if you're new here, I'm Kanitsi, and if you're already watching my One Piece Chill channel, welcome back. Today I decided to read Shokugeki no Sanji. If you do not know about it, the author of Shokugeki no Soma or Food Wars, it looks like he himself drew two kind of the zinsi on One Piece about Sanji, because Shokugeki no Soma is about cooking and Sanji is a chef, so it looks like a perfect match, so to say. And I only recently found about it on Twitter, and it was said like the second part is coming, but I haven't even read the first part, so now I found both parts, it seems like. And it says that the first part is a 35-page special celebrating 21 years of One Piece. So now I want to read both of them on camera, and we'll see what happens in this Jinsi. I think we can call it the Jinsi, and it's called Shokugeki no Sanji. So let's go. And it's colored, but I bet only first few pages would be colored. So that's the floating restaurant. Someone is looking at Baratier. Others going, I did read Shokugeki no Soma, but it was a long time ago, so unfortunately I don't remember the names. But it looks like on the second frame, I'm recognizing the character actually. She looks like a character from Shokugeki no Soma, and she says, not much to look at, is it? And then we see Sanji. Yeah, and judging by the style, it's safe to assume that actually author of Shokugeki no Soma drew it. Curtains rise on a heavy-hitting spinoff celebrating 21 years of One Piece. The Shokugeki trio gives us a taste of One Piece, an unprecedented, super extravagant one-shot, double color covers and 35 pages. Holy crap, that's good. Oh, okay, sorry. Just as I thought. Low-level dishes. The lot of them. Is this in Baratier? Some curvy woman isn't happy with the quality of food. To be honest, a place like this shouldn't even call itself a restaurant. It is going to be are there going to be scenes like in Shokugeki no Soma when someone is so happy with the food we see them almost naked? You know what I mean? It's an insult to the world of gourmet. Oh my gosh. No, or was it her breasts? So it wasn't the character from Shokugeki no Soma that I was thinking about. It was some other woman. Okay, I was wrong. I think it was her looking at Baratier. What the hell is with that woman? Wait, that is a woman, right? A human, right? She looks like a bloody seeking. Shall we throw her out? Wait, is that... Hey you! Yes you, wait, come here! And she's calling for Sanji. Sanji's like, wait, me? Oh, I'm sorry, I was on my break. What do you need? Can you call the owner, chef, please? I'd like to talk to him before I leave. Oh, well, the thing is, he's out today, getting ingredients. And leave, you said, but you've yet to finish your food. I have no reason to. If the chef isn't here, I'll be going. So Sanji is going to be mad at her because she doesn't finish her food. But without any attention from you, the customer, these dishes will be so miserable. Okay, he's trying to be nice about it. Hey, leave her, Sanji. You just gotta get types like that to leave. Just make sure she pays her tab. No, I ain't sending her out of here. What if she also refuses to pay her tab? The food was crappy, I'm not going to pay. Anyone that pays is a customer, I get it. But with this woman's attitude, it's an insult to the other customers that come to our establishment. If this was just some thug trying to pick a fight, I'd shut them off with my fists. But these fists ain't enough for someone that has bones to pick with our food. We've gotta teach her what happens to people that make light of the Baratier. But screw that. So let's just beat up this woman for not liking our food. What do you think you know about our food? Oh, they do look intimidating. Oh, it doesn't know. It looks good. they're all very recognizable and they look so cool in this style, to be honest. Your tongue, I wonder if you'll be able to keep it up after tasting our specialties. I knew it, that's her, the gourmet known throughout the Grand Line, Savarine. So she's famous, Savarine. People call her the sea-crossing tongue. She has columns in many different publications, including the newspapers. As a chef, her food is served at royal dinner, so she's a chef herself. She's not just like trying other people's food. She's not only a critic, she also cooks herself. And her food is served at royal dinners. She's planned and coordinated enormous banquets, a true gourmet heavyweight. She really is I'm sorry. And she's got patrons throughout the worlds of politics and finance. Her reviews have sunk many a restaurant. I mean, okay. I don't really like how critics are really being portrayed like these people who make the restaurants close, and you just immediately imagine a nice small restaurant and how they're trying their best, and then this woman comes and like, it's not high gourmet food, you have to be closed. I've heard of her, so that's the sea-crossing tongue. Till now, I've done my work eating only at well-known luxury restaurants. Okay, so she was only sunken down luxury restaurants, but now she decided to close some other restaurant. I thought eating at the infamous floating restaurant Baratier would be a nice change of pace. I suppose I got what I asked for, in the worst possible way. Look, I couldn't care less about all that, Sanji says. Finish your food. That's my only rule. But I guess, yeah, it's not disgusting, right? It's still, you can still eat it, right? It's not up to your standards. But, I mean, it's a hard thing. Of course, Sanji wants her to finish her food. But if the food, like, you can't just eat food that you really don't like. Like, it's really hard. And she doesn't look like she's starving. I'll give you one more dish, she says. If the next dish I eat isn't worthy of my tongue, I'll write that anyone that willingly supports the Baratier is a brainless pig. What about people who are just traveling and they want to eat and... come on. It's not all about high cuisine, you know. I'll cook it. There's no way we're letting you do this, idiot. Leave it to me. What? I'll floor her with one of my secret dishes. Wanna go? The cooks have started fighting each other. You idiot. Stop bothering the other guests. Of course, Sanji has to cook it. And I'll be the one to serve her a dish. Sit down, you bloody octopuses. Why now when the owner is out? Damn. I feel bad for you, boy. Why waste your future at a hopeless place like this, she says to Sanji. I'll introduce you to a place that would be a far better fit for you if you'd like. Of course, he's a pretty boy and she thinks he's a waiter and he has good manners. So, of course, she thinks he could work in a higher establishment. I owe a thing or two to the old man that runs this place, Sanji says, looking all cool. I can't just stop and leave. Really? Boring. Business is about money and fame, that's it. Only second-rate fodder let their emotions rule them. Well, you probably already knew that. After all, people only come to this place for the curiosity. True gourmet excites the imagination of all who look upon it. Only truly sumptuous dishes, crafted with utmost skill, are worth anything in this world. Baratier has no such worth. It's just a third-class cookie-cutter feedery for unambitious riffraff. She has a nice tongue, not for tasting food, but for talking. That's what she should do. She has a way of talking, but she isn't right. She's wrong. Not only gourmet food has a place in this world. Some people have to eat just to survive. I can't even bring myself to be indignant. I just pity you. I suppose that aged-down owner looks upon this place like some sort of treasure. Why else would he be proud of such a dilapidated wreck? Oh, she's making Sanji mad. Like, even his cigarette is starting to explode. Actually, why don't you make me a dish, Mr. Waiter? And Sanji answers, as you wish. So she thought she was joking, like, of course Waiter won't be able to make a dish because she thinks Sanji is just a waiter and he probably isn't able to cook. And he's like, yeah, sure, let's make a deal. If my fare manages to satisfy you, you'll finish not only it, but the rest of the food on the table. What did you say? Oh, this is going to be good. But it's like very Shokugeki no Soma spirit. But with Sanji, oh, damn, it looks fantastic. Wait here, he says. That's where he can really shine. Move, Patsy, make some space for me on the counters and the stove, and preheat the ovens, hurry. Why in the hell do I have to be ordered around by you, ya octopus? And who said you're gonna be the one making her dish, Sanji? Shut up and get to it. And she thinks to herself, Mr. Waiter seems a bit too big for his britches. I almost feel bad for him. Man, she's so mean. Oh yeah, the stuff we caught last week. It should be cleaned and ready, right? Sanji asks. Bring it. What? That stuff? Are you serious? So he's also like going to make it from literal dough. Oh, not from dough, but something crazy probably, right? Sick knife skills. Damn. Shallots, sizzler, champignon, curtsy, sizzler. I'm sorry, I'm probably butchering this word. Shallots and aromatics, ferradure in white wine, and fumée de poisson. Okay, at least I know how to read poisson. Lightly saute the shelled meat in butter, and then with cognac. So it's going to be a fish dish with cognac. Man, it looks cool. I wish I knew more of these words. I'm more about baking than like cooking with meat and fish. Grr, I can't stand the bastard, but his skills are definitely top notch. Someone else is coming. Seems pretty... Wait, is it Zeph? Seems pretty lively today, huh? Oh, owner Zeph, Vexelson. Yes, that's him. So the thing is, that stupid Sanji decided that he would... Doesn't matter, Zeph says. Let him continue. Oh my gosh. Oh, all these panels of Sanji cooking, they are just fantastic. Everyone is so shocked. He's done. Thank you for waiting. Eat it while it's hot. It's kind of a shellfish. It's like a lobster or something like that. And it looks delicious. Man, it looks fantastic, honestly. What a bounteous, gigantic lobster! Okay, at least I recognize the lobster. Look at the gleaming radiance of that supple meat. That alone speaks volumes of the skill of the chef that prepared this dish. The rich aromas of garlic and seafood stock float through the air, and I can't stop drooling. Customers are gushing. Oh, okay, damn. The food looks so appetizing. Oh no, yes, there is a scene like that where she's shown naked. Holy crap. Oh, it can't be. What is this deliciousness? This violently surging richness, the aromatic, delicately heightened, that rushing tide of flavor. The lightly heated tamale has been steeped into the meat, enveloping it in further depth. And what is this? This lobster is, as I thought, you've heard of it. The tomahawk spiny lobster. Tomahawk spiny lobster, adapted to both fresh and saltwater habitats, a very rare species of crustacean. What? Its front appendages have no pincers. Instead, they boast razor-sharp blades in the shape of axes. It waits hidden in river mouths, silt deposits, and feeds by using these blades to slice and dice passing fish. It's incredibly tough, has been used in wartime or armor and in certain folk traditions in pre-war victory rituals. Oh yeah, that's a lot of information. But does this lobster even exist? from East Blue Rare in So it's from East Blue Rare Ingredient Encyclopedia, so maybe this lobster doesn't actually exist in real world. It cannot be impossible, this lobster, among the countless ingredients in this world. It is one of the most difficult to prepare and cook. The first-rate chefs of fame, top-class restaurants would struggle to accomplish such a feat. The rest of the dishes I've eaten here are third-rate at best. A mere waiter at such an establishment could never produce a dish like this. To be honest, Sanji says, I'm not actually a waiter. What did you say? Our part-time waiters all scampered. It happens a lot here, I'm afraid. So the cooks cover the hall in turns. I'm the sous chef of the floating restaurant, Variety. Yeah, the name is Sanji, remember it. Sous chef? You? But how is it going to... She's just going to think, damn, there is like one good chef and he deserves to be at a better restaurant. I think that's what she's going to think. Listen here, we can make this sumptuous dishes you called for earlier if we so choose to, but that's not why we run this place. To provide a moment of respite for travelers on long, rough journeys, to answer the hunger of the less than fortunate that wash up on our decks. Those are the reasons this restaurant exists, and your loose tongue ain't fit to even speak of this restaurant. He is right, like that's not their goal to make this high-end kind of food, right? Now then, miss, time to meet your end of the deal. Clear the table, man. This flavor's fantastic. Holy crap. How dare you get impudent with me, brat? I can't think of anything besides this dish. The energy this dish radiates. It cuts through the veneers of the money-riddled, fame-seeking dishes I've eaten today. And it looks like the lobster is still half alive because it had her necklace. I feel like I'm being reborn, bite by bite. I'd liken this what does she mean? So she would say that this flavor is similar to something that gives those that eat it newfound power, something that changes their very being. It's like a devil fruit. Did Sanji create a devil fruit? He should get in touch with Vegapunk. The strip fruit? No. Now she's shown as like a beautiful young lady. Whoa, that's a good page. That's a good page. The customer is ready to go home, Sanji says, lighting his cigarette. Show her out, as fucking politely as you please. It looks like she passed out. And I thought maybe he's going to change her body structure, so to say, judging from like the previous page, but it looks like she's still the same. That was amazing, Sanji. You sure laid out that arrogant woman. What are you saying? I'd never hurt a woman. Well, he didn't hurt her. He just made her, I don't know, come with his incredible food. I just served her some delicious food. Ah, Sanji. That kid, Zeph thinks to himself, I don't think I can keep him cooped up in this place for much longer. Yeah, but he isn't going to a high-end restaurant. He's going on an adventure. Okay, now then, esteemed guests and patrons, please continue your meals. Sanji, bring this to table 5. But yeah, never a boring day. Alright, back to work. Huh? What's the matter? There's a ship sailing towards us. Looks like a pirate ship. Is this Luffy? Well, if they're ready to pay, we're ready to serve. What's this? That's a weird Jolly Roger. Why is it wearing a straw hat? So it's like it happened right before, I guess, Luffy came to Baratie. Yeah, that was a cool first chapter, and it looked like, yeah, it was a one shot, it was a single chapter, but now there's also a second chapter, so we're going to read this too. Sanji, banquet assistant. I'm not sure if I'm reading the word banquet right. I'm just saying it in Russian. I'm sorry. I'm not sure how to say it in English. Okay, so we see him cooking, and I'm not sure like at what point in time it's happening. Is this on Straw Hat's ship? So what kind of a banquet it's going to be? Oh, Nani! She looks different in this style. She looks so cute. Yep, right on course. Smooth sailing. Sorry to keep you waiting, Nami, as you requested. So he cooked something for Nami, something with fruits. A special cold pressed fruit juice just for you. Oh, it looks fantastic. With a tank of tangerines as its centerpiece, it's both healthy and beautifying. That's why Nami stays so beautiful and becomes even more beautiful every day. So thanks to Sanji's cooking and love in his cooking. Wow, pretty. Thanks, Sanji. Oh, that's so cool. I'll work my fingers to the bone if it means being rewarded with that gorgeous smile. Oh, that's cute. Oh, Zora. Shut up, would ya? What are you on about this time, Cook? What? Like he's doing the things he always does, nothing new? Floating with anything that moves, day after day, fair. Do you even know what it means to be serious? I wouldn't expect such a conversation from Sanji and Zoro. What the heck? Like you can talk when you are napping in the middle of the day, Sanji says. Do some work, you bum. If I'm awake, I'm stuck listening to some playboy's dumb pickup lines, Zoro says. Hey, no fighting, you two. What the... I believe what you mean to say is, pardon me, might I please have my portion? Try being polite, Sanji says, and he has some other glasses, so maybe he could do something for Zora. And where's my juice? So I should have read where's my juice first. Guys, get your butts down here, I made drinks, Sanji. So Sanji did make drinks for others too. But probably not as glorious as Nami's drink. Probably he used fruits, for guys of course, that are already rot. He admitted to it. He admitted to it in One Piece actually. I think he said that he uses only the best produce for the girls, and for the guys he uses something that's going to spoil soon. They see some kind of boat with a man we do not know. Huh? Cast away off the port bow. What are we gonna do, Luffy? And they still on Mary. Man, oh. A castaway. Think he can sing? Do you see an instrument? Luffy is still looking for the musician, right? They don't have Brook yet. Drop the musician thing already. Oh gosh, your shoulder and collarbone might be broken, Nami says. You probably have some cracked ribs too. I wouldn't move that arm for at least a few weeks. What happened? Didn't need you lot saving me. Should have left me adrift. That's what you should have done. Cast away Rui Bay. He looks very hurt. Come on, old man, Sanji says. How can you complain after getting personal nursing from Nami, huh? I'm jealous, damn it. Want me to go break something? Well, cause I'll do it. So if I'm getting this right, you were a chef from a nearby island, okay. And since your only daughter is getting married, you figured you'd get the legendary fish to serve at her wedding feast. Oh, so that's the feast that's going to happen. But on your way home after buying some, you got caught in a sudden squall and hurt yourself trying to ride it out. Okay, his daughter is very pretty, and of course Sanji has hearts in his eyes. You're lucky we came along. Most people would be thanking us. So what are you in such a sour mood for? Give that back! He just stole a photo of his daughter! Dude, wait a minute, never mind that. The wedding feast is tomorrow! Nami asks. We have to get you home fast. Yeah, like fish or no fish, he has to attend his daughter's wedding. Did you hear? Legendary fish, as Sop says. Yeah, I like the sound of that, Luffy answers. I wonder how yummy they taste. Hey, we'll take you back to your island, so let us have some of the fish, okay? He didn't get the fish, it looks like, right? Didn't you hear him? It's for a wedding feast. If you want them, you can take them all, he says. Eat them, toss them back in the sea, do whatever you want. Wait, so he did catch them? Yeah, he did. He did buy some legendary fish. Wow, look at those fish, Nami says. They're beautiful. Neat. How many do you think there are? This giant barrel is packed full. They look like eels, I would say. Whoa, don't tell me. are these draconic super filet salmon, Sanji says. Oh, there's a shit ton of information about this salmon. Okay. Draconic super filet salmon, also called dragon salmon. Sounds cool. Also a dragon. Holy crap. They are a type of salmon whose long, sinuous body brings to mind the imaginary dragon. Only during their mating season do they gather, swimming in schools of hundreds. Their flesh is considered far more tender and delicious than even beef tenderloin, and is thought to bring good fortune to those lucky enough to eat it. It's a dragon fish. It's a dragon, so it could be kindness fruit. Why not? Why not? Excerpt from the Encyclopedia of Rare and Unique Ingredients, East Blue. Okay, so I think the author of this, the agency just thought it up. Yeah, dragon salmon. But dressing and filleting them takes exacting skill. There isn't a soul on my island who could do it. But aren't you a chef yourself? What about you? So I planked down a lot of money to buy as many as I could to practice on. Right? My friends laughed at me over it too. Looks like they were right. Even if I hadn't gotten hurt, I never could have done. But did you try? Did you even try? No measly East Blue cook ever could. And Sanji's like, what the heck? Excuse me? You wait right there. As a former sous chef of a floating restaurant, proud to sail the East Blue, I can't let that insult slide, Monsieur Roubaix. Besides, if it means boosting the happiness of a lovely lady, how could I not give a helping hand? I'll fillet the dragon salmon. You are going home with your head held high, old man. Oh, this is going to be good. You were a cook? Huh, and you're full of yourself, kid. What can a novice like you do? If you really are a cook, you'd know not just anyone can handle dragon salmon. Only a first-rate chef on the Grand Line would even try. Hearing you put it that way, Sanji says, only gets me even more fired up. And he even has enough if he wants to practice. First, the negare. Next off with the then the branchier. I'm so sorry, I don't know how to read these words. What? But how? What speed and accuracy! He's as fluid as the sea, flowing from one step to the next. The way he's moving, it's like the fish is dancing on the cutting board. For a young kid, he has unbelievable skill. I'm getting hungry now. I'm getting hungry. Yikes. So when he caught the fish, it just, how to say it? He got water flowing in his face from the fish. Yikes, you okay? Nami asks. What was that explosion? Ah, there, see, that's the hardest part, the man says. The dragon salmon's stomach, its most tender part, is particularly sensitive to a knife's blade. To open it successfully requires a perfectly straight singular cut. You can't be off by even a millimeter. The slightest hesitation or waver of the blade and pop, the fish's natural defenses make it burst like a balloon, exploding all its delicious flesh into useless scraps. And we actually see the woman from the previous chapter, but she's very thin now. I'm not sure, like... So there, huh? Get how hard it is now, kid? Not that I could do it either, no matter how many times I tried. And why the attitude, Sora asks. Wait, he has to do it in a single cut when the fish is that long and wiggly? Nami asks. In that case, how about this knife? Sanji asks. It's almost like a blade. I guess Genji from Overwatch would be able to cook this fish perfectly. Cut this fish. Wow, that one is way longer than that other one, Nami says. I can totally see that working. Right? This is a Yanagiba knife. It's a tool specifically designed for cutting fish for sushi and sashimi. Probably it's a knife that really exists. A firm but gentle pull of the long sharp blade from heel to tip will slice the flesh cleanly, cutting the fibers without crushing them or letting any tasty juices escape. Watch, with this knife I'll be able to... No! He failed! He failed, and now the fish exploded. But he still have a lot to practice on. Oh boy, Nami says, watching him through the window. I've never seen Sanji look so scared in the kitchen before. I know you said it was, but I had no idea it was that hot. Stop. Just stop. Quit trying already. It's over. I was in over my head from the start with the dragon salmon idea. Hey, wait, don't give up yet. Sanji is trying his best for your daughter. Some things are just plain impossible. Better to give up with grace. But it's for your daughter, right? Who you care about a lot. Yeah, and also like saying things are impossible on Luffy's ship, it's not allowed. You bet I do. She's way too precious a treasure for a dad like me. I was so busy with work. I never did much for her when she was growing up. See, she was a frail little girl. Got sick real bad more times than I can count. She looks really, really cute. I'd go to sleep each night wondering if I'd go to my daughter's bed the next morning only to find she hadn't woken up. That she'd never say good morning to me again, closing my eyes, was terrifying, let me tell you. I think Zoro listening to this thinks of Queen. I'm pretty sure of this because we are shown his face. It's like very dark face. I had wanted to do something special for her, but he's missing the point. Like, if he wants to spend more time with her and he just went away on a journey right before her wedding, that's not what she would have wanted. I had wanted to do something special for her on the biggest day of her life, but hurting myself like this, what the heavens telling me not to bother. That has to be it. Mr. Bay, sorry for all the trouble I caused you, Fox. I'll go tell your cook. He can quit bothering now. Don't, Zora says. What right do you have to talk, kid? It's my decision. You don't know a thing about this. Oh, I know plenty, Zora answers. Cooks and swordsmen may be totally different jobs, but we both make our living by the blade. That sounds cool. That sounds so cool. When a man says he's gotta cut something, he is not going to back down. That's so good. That's so good. That's like bonding Sanji and Zora, and they're like both using the blades. That's true. That's so good. Actually, this that Zinzi kinda explores their relationship a bit more, adds more to it. That's so cool. Now he looks. Maybe Zora is going to give a good tip to Sanji. That would be fantastic. He's just looking at his knives and like thinking to himself, what would be the best? I would use this one that is kind of rectangular shaped, but maybe not. All of my knives are in top condition. Sanji thinks to himself, the fault can't lie with my tools. Okay, at least he admits that it's not like his shoes that don't let him dance. What the heck do I have to do to this fillet? Think there has to be a way. The Yanagiba knife is probably too thin. It's not designed to cut through the tough skin and tendons needed during the filleting stage. My Deba knife is, but its blade is much too short. Length, sharpness, sturdiness. I need a blade with all three qualities for this to work. What, still haven't done it? Zora asks. And after all that bragging you did too, lame. Excuse me? What are you even in here for anyway? That desperate for attention? Well, sorry, but I'm busy. Get out of my kitchen. No need to tell me twice. I've got my daily training to do anyway. But before I go, I need to leave one of my swords here. Sanji, you don't have enough tools. Now Zora decided to bring you a really good tool. He's given his own. I know it's not canon, but let me have it, alright? He's given his own sword for Sanji to use in cooking. Man, this here is a big boy's sword. It won't listen to lame playboys who only know how to goof off. But I only know one guy like that, and I know if I let this sword in the same room as him, he wouldn't even have the guts to pick it up. Now he's like challenging him. Zora, poking his nose in where it don't belong, Sanji says. Whoa, now this is convenient. The tool I need just happens to be lying right here. He's going to use Zora's sword. Man, this is crazy. Length, sharpness, perfect. I'll show you I can do it, you stupid swordsman. This page is fantastic. Oh, but this one is even better. Oh, Nami's happy face is also so cute. You can't imagine like how nice it always to see Nami and everyone like in their old designs. It's not only nostalgic, but I have to be honest. When I think of Nami, I imagine her in her old design always, even though it's been such a long time in the new one. I did it. Next day, Rube's Island, but he did cut it. What about like cooking it? Am I still dreaming? Is that dragon salmon? I never thought I'd see one in person. Everyone in this village have fish on their heads. That's kinda cool. Sanji's wedding special. Dragon boat of dragon salmon sashimi. Man, this sashimi looks so good. Oh, now I'm even hungry. I want sashimi. Tell us, Rube, how the heck did you manage to fillet that thing? That wasn't me. So they didn't even attempt the wedding. I happened across an amazing man out at sea, and he is remembering his conversation. What, you are setting out already? At least let me introduce you to my friends and family. I owe you so much. Sorry, we are pirates, just a bunch of lawbreakers sailing through. We don't belong at a wedding banquet. Come on! Come on! I know you would go. But if you don't mind, give your daughter a message for me. Just tell her a fine gentleman gave you a little hand. So in the end, I didn't do anything at all, father explains to his daughter at her wedding. What are you talking about, Dad? I have nothing but gratitude to the gentleman, of course. But you were the one who went through so much just to find the fish and bring it here. Thanks, Dad. I'm really happy. She's so cute. Oh, he's crying. That's sweet. Whoa. Alright, you guys, we are putting on a feast of our own, Sanji says. Man, this is a beautiful page. He shared a bunch of dragon salmon with us, so we're having a special full course dinner tonight. We have oh, it looks so good. First up, succulent seared dragon salmon sushi. Oh my gosh. Whoa, yummy, yum, yum. Whoa, this scent. It's just too much. My face is warped from joy and it won't go back. Wow, look at the fatty salmon. It's so tender. It jiggles. Time to dig in. Man, I have to say also, it's so sweet to just see our straw hats have their like fun times without any battles or anything. It's also so cool. Nom nom nom. Oh, so luxuriant. The fish is so tender. It melted into sweet waves the moment it touched my tongue, and the aroma the searing gave it is making me dizzy. Then there's the roughly chopped scallions with their contrasting crunchy texture and tangy bitterness. They pair perfectly with a sharp bite of the wasabi, beautifully underscoring the richness of the fish's fatty oils. Ah, Nami. And the daughter is also eating the sashimi. Maybe, just maybe, I met a cook who will one day be a legend, how Dad thinks. I mean, look at everyone. One bite of his dragon salmon has turned this entire banquet into heaven on earth. That's true. Sanji is going to be a legend. He is going to be Pirate King's chef. Rumors say that somewhere on the Grand Line is a mermaid's paradise, and I bet it's something like this, like tasting this sashimi. Whoa! Oh my gosh, so beautiful. No art can do it justice. Nami and this guy's daughter are shown as mermaids, and also the father too. Lol. Nami is so gorgeous. Holy crap. Whoa. Are they going to show us Zora too? I wouldn't mind. And I think he's impressed also. Felt that one. And also with alcohol. It looks like beer though. I thought he would be more like drinking sake. It also would go better with sushi, I think. But it looks like he has some beer. I can't stop eating. Sanji, this is the greatest. It's damn good, ain't it? Sanji, eat some too. You look like you're not eating. There's plenty more where that came from. Eat up, guys. Eat up. Yay, Murphy. Man, last night's dishes turned out perfectly, if I do say so myself, Sanji thinks. Best of all, Nami seemed to love them. What a great experience to have right before we dive into the Grand Line. But you also have to say thank you to Zora. Never thought I'd get to work with Dragon Salmon. He's so happy. And now he comes out of the room and sees Zora. Oh, are they going to have conversation? That's right. Hey, you, give me a handful of salt, Zora says. Salt? What for? A certain gutter-minded cook's dirty thoughts might have gotten all over my salt. Gotta purify it. Excuse me, who's gonna give any of our precious salt to you? Not me. Why don't you just swish it around in the ocean instead? Plenty of salt in that. Do what? You heard me. Man, what a pain. Nami says, what's there? Is this a marine base in the newspaper? Oh, that was the last page. That was so good. That was so good. I think we might get a third chapter sometimes. Maybe I would like that. I didn't check like when they both came out, but judging from the looks of it, the second didn't come out like too long ago. That was so cool. I enjoyed this a lot. So I hope you can find and enjoy these chapters too if you haven't already. I hope you have read them before watching my reactions. But yeah, I think there's nothing to spoil here. Like the most of enjoyment in like literally reading it and looking at these wonderful panels. So that would be it for today. Thank you for watching. Share your thoughts in the comments down below and see ya!